and we've got one great show ahead of you.
I love it when I can stump the chooch.
Oh, that's a tough one, Frank.
And welcome.
What?
Oh, we cut out early.
Hey.
Take it away, Ron.
Jeez.
Good evening, aficionados, and welcome to another Great Lakes podcast show. We got a full house. We got some feedback going on. It's our first show under StreamYard, and we will work out the tweak, so bear with us. But we do have a full house, and we're pretty excited about the show. We got kind of a double guest and a special guest in studio, and it looks like a lot of guests at the shop there with our special guest, Vick. We got Bruce Busch hanging out down in Tampa, Florida. And for the first time in over a year, the three chooches are on the couch.
Hey!
Look who's here. It's Kyle.
I know. Hey. I know. It's been a long time, guys. It's great to be back. You know,
It has.
You're finally out front from, behind the curtain all the time.
I know, man.
Yeah, wow.
You see this beautiful mug? You can't hide this.
The Wizard of Oz is back. But since we have so many new listeners, I guess we really have to do a little introduction. Who the hell are we? Well, my name is Ron. This is my brother Bob.
How you doing, folks?
The Wizard of Oz is sitting next to me.
I'm not the wizard. I'm not the wizard.
No, you're not the wizard.
I think you guys are. I think Kyle is causing the feedback.
That feedback. Sorry.
I'm gonna stop your mic. All right. See, now there's no feedback, or there is. I don't know. It's weird.
Just in case, because that feedback's rough. But we'll work. All right.
Yep.
Well, that sounds great.
It
There
just
we go.
ended.
There it is. Whatever you did, Frank, keep it going.
Oh, well.
And we're back. It's
That's
all right.
rough. That's tough, man.
All right, he's working on it, folks. So, this is our it's called StreamYard, and you can also work on YouTube. Oh boy, I don't want to put a on that because there'll be too many people. So, Frank is working it all out. We apologize.
I can't.
What's that, buddy?
Feedback is bizarre. I don't know why.
Make them to lower on here.
It's me. I'm not controlling it, unfortunately. Yeah, unfortunately, it's not on our end.
It's not on my end because if I mute my mic,
Frank, if you move, mic at a time, maybe you can see where that's at.
I just muted you guys, and I don't know if it's any better. I still hear it. It's not as bad. Let me see. Okay. How is it now? Now it's fine. I've got everybody muted. Let me just bring Bruce back. Let's see.
Hello.
Oh, there's Bruce. Okay. You're fine. You and I, we can talk. There's no feedback between us.
It's
so
a
let's
chooch.
get. I know it's got to be the three chooches. Let me try it. Let me try them. Okay. All right, we're back with them. Let's see.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello?
Okay.
Sounds pretty good.
All right, that sounds good.
Sounds better.
All right. Let's see. We'll go to the other one here. I think that's where it's coming from. It sounds like it's coming from
The shop.
the shop. Yep.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna have Mike your end.
I know why. Because they're probably using the mic and the speaker on the computer. That's why it's reverb.
All right. So you guys are using both because you can only use one, either the computer or the mic itself.
There you go. It just
No.
Let's see. I mean, that sounds fine right now. Oh, no. The problem is they won't be able to hear us if they don't have a speaker that's separate from.
Is that better?
Let's see. No, once we start talking, we get feedback.
They're getting the feedback.
Is there any way of bringing a mic or a speaker closer to you guys?
Yeah, I don't have a speaker or microphone.
That's probably the problem.
So what we're gonna have to do is we might have to mute them, and then when we ask a question, turn them on. Right? It might be a kind of a one-on-one.
All right, let me. Yeah, but the problem is when they speak, we're still going to have a problem with it feeding back.
We'll have to just speak slowly. All right. Well, folks, we're going to try to.
Well,
make
apologies to everybody.
Yes.
I mean, this is the first time we're using this, and there's so many people on tonight too that we have to work it out.
Yeah, they're just going to have to kind of turn it on and off as they speak. But in the meantime, let's introduce the special guests again. We got Vick Shah of Norwood's. How you doing, Vick? Norwood's cigar there, and you got a bunch of guests. So, Vick, would you like to introduce everybody, and then I'll introduce our other guests.
Definitely. Right on my left is a tank. He's my weekend guy here. I'm right. It's a Z. And on that side, it's come on here. Hi.
Oh, there we go.
How are you? And then there's one more to our, yes.
There you go.
That's Bob.
Oh, there's always a Bob somewhere, you know?
There has to be a Bob.
Well, folks, there you go. That's coming live from Norwood Cigars. And above that, we have the one and only Bruce Busch from two things, Cigar Journal.
I think
and the
Frank
general.
just sent them into the oblivion.
No, we lost them. We sent them into the flower zone.
Wow, what happened there?
It's the talking flower. Isn't that Seymour?
And okay. And in our studio, our very good friend, the one and only Brian McGuire. We brought you a guest for Vick also. And we have both Bruce and Brian on because they have done with their cigar line at Vick Shah. And we just want to let them know that we got all the support. We got a lot more people listening in, and we love for everybody to come and visit. Vick, how about tell us a little bit about your shop, where you're located, a little bit of what's going on here with maybe new construction, the building. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
We are the biggest humidor in the Midwest. We have over 1,500 square feet of walk-in humidor space.
Wow.
We have almost 4,000 faces in our humidor, so different selections. So that means you can buy one cigar every day for 10 years and have nothing the same.
That is fabulous.
We're at 6046 Northwest Highway in Chicago. We're in it's the Norwood Park neighborhood. We're open Monday through Thursday from 10 in the morning till 8 at night. Friday and Saturday from 10 until 9, and then on Sunday from 10 until 6.
Cool.
That is fabulous. 1,500. That's like in those stores in itself. Very impressive, and congratulations. That is amazing. We thought we had one bigger over by us in Lakemore. That was 750, and we thought that was pretty impressive. Mm-hmm. You actually double him.
That's pretty incredible, man.
That is
That's
fantastic. Congratulations. How many different cigar companies would you say you have in there? I mean,
Every company that you can think of.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that.
Just about every company you could think of.
Oh, wow. That is amazing.
If it doesn't have it, it's not worth smoking.
That's true. True.
We got to go with it.
We're going to have to come down and do a special event from there.
Do that.
We'll have to work in that.
I'm thrilled to have you here, guys.
Well,
Every day I walk in there, I'm like, wow. And then like 2 seconds later, I'm like, wow, I got to mop all this.
are you the GM? Are you where do you fit in with Vic?
Where do I fit in?
Yes, are you like
I'm the voiceless. I'm his interpreter.
well, he sounds like a pat him up a little bit.
I lost my voice today, that's why.
Okay, all right. Well, Bruce, let me ask you, what was your first impression last week when you went into Vick Shah?
I felt like I was with my wife at an open house when we were shopping for a house, man, Like you go to the humidor, there's like a beveled floor, and the humidor's got like wings and stuff. It's insane, man. It was unbelievable. I was just in awe of the humidor, kind of. It's the nicest humidor I think I've probably ever seen.
Wow.
Nice.
That's impressive. You've seen a lot.
But the people, Vic is the coolest, man. Vic is the friggin' coolest. Him and his people that I hung out with, friggin' awesome people, and they were even cooler than the humidor.
That's high praise because it's a gorgeous humidor.
Right.
The check's in the mail, Bruce. Thank you.
Well, Frank, we're still getting some notices from our listeners that there is still some sounds going on. Let's put it that way. And there's a lot of thank you guys for
the feedback happens when they open up their mic and you guys speak. Any of you speak while their mic is open, that's where the feedback comes from. So if they speak, I have to unmute it right after they speak, and then you can speak. But you can't speak while they're speaking because their feedback is caused on their end. That's where the feedback is coming from.
Okay, so we have to take turns.
Yes, this is like taking turns. It's like, dancing with somebody. You take one step, they take the other step.
All right. So, again,
we could break into like Purple Haze or something with all that feedback,
we do have a request to ask them again. Please go slowly and give your address.
One more
the
time.
Location. People want to hear that again.
Our address is 6046 Northwest Highway in Chicago. We're in the Norwood Park neighborhood.
Okay.
All righty. Very good. Excellent. So, Brian, you were there recently. Last Saturday, was it, or Saturday before, or?
No, I was. I see Vic frequently. I saw Bruce in there actually.
Okay.
And that humidor is unbelievable, and Bruce is spot on. They're great people, great selection of stuff. The humidor is so big. Before I went in there with Vic, I shared my location with Mita. She was at the counter just in case I got lost in there on the iPhone because you are moving all over the place in there.
Wow.
And Vic has it. He has it separated perfectly. It's so easy to shop for a consumer, and anyone who has questions can go in there, and they're greeted with knowledgeable and friendly service. It's a great store. Vic's a great guy. Mita's awesome, and it's just they're a pleasure to work with because they get the business and they get the product and they know the value of customer service, and just the undertaking of building this extension of the humidor is proof in itself. You go in there and you're just wowed. I mean, you can walk around. It's easy to shop. There's some great artwork up on the walls that he has. I mean, it's definitely a must stop for cigar smokers.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, we definitely got to go there.
Vic, you're getting some high praises by some good people. So let's tell us the beginning of how did Vick Shah get involved with this whole cigar industry?
Yeah, when did you start?
I started in 2003. And my uncle was in a cigar business, and I started with him. Then I closed one of my locations in 2018. We opened up this location in 2016. And we've been here for 5.5 years, and within 5 years, we expanded ourselves.
Wow. That's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that is amazing for such a short period of time.
Sure is.
To get to where you are today. And they said 1,500 square feet humidor. That's nothing to sneeze about, man. That is fantastic.
It's great.
That is a big congratulations, a pat on the back, because I said the biggest one we know is 750, and obviously you have just blew him away. And everyone else that we kind of know of, I've never seen a big one unless it's like you walk into like Corona, where it's
Corona is the humidor.
humidor. But this is
but
that's unbelievable.
That's in Florida, so they got the biggest one in Florida. He's here in Chicago. He's got the biggest in Chicago.
He's got the biggest in Chicago. Yeah.
Well, Florida does it bigger.
Yes.
That's the way it works.
Well, hold on a second. In Vick's defense, you can't compare what he has to a store that's a walk-in humidor. A store that's a walk-in humidor is a different animal altogether. Vick has a bona fide humidor that is bigger than most cigar lounges. So the store is not a walk-in humidor. You go in, there's a vestibule with goodies and all that. Then you go in the humidor. So in his defense, for pure humidor, his is hard to beat.
Hey, but you, Bruce and Frank, you guys have it spoiled because your whole state is a humidor. Okay, I don't want to hear about it.
It's humid right now, man.
Look at my palm trees in the back. They're shedding some use
on the table,
So Vick, how long did it take this last construction build out for you guys? I know with I guess last week or a couple of weeks ago when we talked, you were still hustling and bustling, filling up shelves, and you really had no time because I can sense the urgency of stacking. When did this all come about? How long did it take you to do this?
Almost 3 months.
3 months?
Yeah.
Oh.
We are not quite there yet. Another 10-20% left.
That's pretty fast. 3 months. Total construction.
Well, he's a taskmaster. He keeps these guys working hard over here. It's not just with the construction. It's just amazing to see 2-3 times a week, multiple big boxes of stock. And so you got, fresh stock coming into the shop all the time, new products coming into the shop all the time. And that's what's impressive. I mean, me and Vick do a thing here. We do cigar o'clock. I'll come in during the week. We'll have 2 cigars sitting on the side. It's break time. We sit down. We have a nice little cigar. So, and every time we come in, it's something different, So it's absolutely incredible.
It's like Christmas every day, Wow.
I love it. Like, ooh, what's in this box? Ooh, I like this. What's in this next box?
So, do you have room for new cigars being introduced, or like events, or bring new cigars? Do you solicit one, or does sales reps come into you? Does owners come into you? Because we have a few. Some of our sponsors that I don't know if you guys have up there, but would be interested in trying to find out how to get into that humidor of yours. What's the key?
Just tell them to come and stop by here and talk to me and show me their products, and we'll see what we can do. We have some space available right now.
We can invite them to Cigar O'Clock. That'd be fantastic.
I've been to Cigar O'Clock with Bob before.
Have you? Yeah.
It's always a good time.
Nice.
There you go.
And see his wife.
And Bob, what is your function there besides smoking cigars and having a good time? Are you a worker also, or just one big party man?
He's a good friend of mine.
Yeah, good friend of Vick's. Been coming to him since he opened up here 5 years ago. So it's just been started out as a customer, and then just like everyone said in the show, Vick is so friendly, so outgoing, and I wasn't a novice smoker, but I was on the beginning spectrum of, I just liked what I liked. And man, he just opened my whole wheelhouse, introduced me to a lot of other good stuff. And from there, it's just, cigars are communal. It breaks you into, fantastic friendships. You make great people. Like when Bruce was in the other day, it doesn't matter who you are, man. You got a cigar in your hand and a glass of bourbon in the other, man. It's all good people, good conversations, It's always a good time. And that's...
So you're like Vick's norm, right? When you walk in, everybody, hey, Bob, that kind of thing. Everybody knows Bob.
Yeah, as long as you didn't say Cliff Clavin, all right?
Hey, Ronnie. Ronnie, I think it's against the law in Illinois to have a cigar lounge if there's not one person that looks like Mike Ditka there. So he takes that role.
Yeah. It's actually in the Illinois laws. You have to have a Mike Ditka lookalike. Okay.
That's like a Hemingway lookalike in Florida.
Yeah.
Again, folks, we do apologize for the feedback. Again, just like one of our other friends said, to keep this crew from not talking over each other is impossible. We've been so used to that because we're constantly making jokes about each other, and everybody wants to say something. So bear with us. We're going to get through tonight, but thank you very much for your patience. Now, Vic, on your right-hand side, we have another young lady there. What is it? A friend, a groupie, a worker? What's her position?
A groupie.
He's here for a part-time. She works here at part-time.
My name is Sabrina. I work here Monday nights and Tuesday nights with Vic. I've known Vic for years now. I was actually introduced to him by my husband, Bob. And he's the one who turned me into an avid cigar. Only so he wouldn't have to take a shower every night before coming to bed. So yeah, I love working here. I mean, again, Vic is probably one of the best people, most down to earth, knowledgeable person that I possibly could work for.
All right.
Well, we're hearing some high praises there. So let's go to Mrs. Shaw. What do you think about everybody else's opinion about Mr.? Are they telling? Oh, she's out of there.
Wow. No comment, huh?
Yeah, that's Auntie Mita. That's Vic's aunt.
That's my aunt and my partner in crime as well.
So much here because we're in a small little screen and we're a little bit far away. So
A little compression of screens there.
it's all good. It's all good. So as far as cigar events, Vic, obviously we're just coming out of COVID. What was done prior to COVID, and what kind of plans do you have to do as far as events go and other ways of getting people in?
So our biggest thing is, we do monthly events. We don't do events where it's like only 3 hours or 4 hours kind of a thing anymore. We do whole month where all my customer can come anytime throughout that month and they can get the specials on their cigars, And we give away, end of the month, we give away biggest prize, like whatever, like a grill or a smokers or something like that.
Okay.
So what? Something you give? So how do they
like a raffle?
Like a raffle every time they buy something? Okay, very good, very good. That sounds exciting for a lot of people, especially for your regulars. That will keep them buying more and more each and every single day.
Facings. Wow.
That's pretty impressive with 4,000 facings. How about you? You've been to a lot of places, Brian. Have you seen anything like that?
No, not like that. And the nice part about that is you've been to stores and the humidor's a fraction of that size, and they have a lot of facings, but it's not uniform. You walk into that store, and Vic has the signage up. You say you're an XYZ cigar smoker. You see that sign, you go right to it. It's laid out perfectly. It's merchandised well. It's very uniform. It's easy shopping for the consumer. No, that's by far the biggest humidor I've seen.
Wow.
Yeah.
I can't wait to get down there.
Yeah, I'm looking forward
What's
to
your
it.
hours on Saturdays?
10 to 9 p.m.
10 to 9. All right. That's good. And you're closed, or I didn't hear Sunday?
Sunday 10 to 6.
10 to 6.
6. Okay. That's fabulous. We'll definitely have to do a road trip and see what's going on.
How often do you get down there, Brian?
So what would you say, Vic? At least once a month I'm in to see you.
Once a month for sure.
Yeah. In the area, I always stop by just to say hi. They're great. Him and me are great.
Yeah.
And, Bob's typical customer. He's there a lot. There's a couple other guys I've seen there, Sean. And he has a big contingent of police and firemen that come in there because of the area they're in. And that's another thing that Vic is very benevolent about. He supports everybody there,
Nice.
which is really nice. And it's always fun. You can always go there for a laugh, and it's not like I'm doing it. It's not even work when you go in there, you know. And Vic is a numbers guy. This man gets it. It's really enjoyable to go.
He's a numbers guy. He does numbers.
He's not that kind of numbers. These New York guys, you say numbers, they think
right away. I was ready to put a bet down.
Yeah,
Lucky Louie in the seventh, you know, at Aqueduct.
You can take the guys out of New York, but you can't take.
I know.
Unbelievable.
All right, well, we'll keep Vic with numbers there. Hey, Bruce, what's the status when Karen Berger cigar line gets in there? I think you already have it in there, is it, or is it still on its way, Bruce?
No, it's in there. It's looking good. He's got a nice spot for us in the center aisle of the humidor. It's beautiful. And I'm going to take this opportunity really quick before I get into that. Bob, is Bob still there?
Yes.
I got to give you a shout out. I love my Chicago police shirts. And my wife's like, you can't wear a Chicago police narcotic shirt. You're not a cop. What are you doing? But I was like, you know, I love it. It's all good. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you can wear it. It's just a shirt. I mean, you know.
Right. I agree.
So, man, got to.
So we got Karen Berger. We have our whole line in there, and we're doing an event. Speaking about events, we're doing an event at Vick's place on July 2nd from 11 to 2. 11 to 2, I believe. Right? Oh. Yeah. We're doing a matinee there. So come on by, and when we're done with that, we'll leave Vic over some cigars so he can run the Karen Berger special for an entire month, like he likes to do. Okay, Vic?
Nice.
Beautiful.
Awesome.
Beautiful.
Glad you got the cigars in, Vic. They're terrific.
Fantastic cigar. We have to take a short little break because I missed out because of the beginning. We do have some sponsor work that we have to do. So if everybody would just hold on a little bit, and Frank, we're going to take it away.
On a small farm nestled along a river in southern Honduras, grows an estate-grown tobacco so exceptional. Stop, please. No moss. This is Dan Blunt for Alec Bradley Cigars. Some copywriter handed this to me, expecting me to read it. Good Lord. Do me a favor. Pick up an Alec Bradley cigar. Light it up. Spend an hour with it. You'll be glad you did. We'll talk again real soon.
Loyalty, passion, courage. These are the founding principles of K by Karen Berger Cigars. The Maduro, the Habano, and the newly rated 93 by Cigar Journal Connecticut. Do yourself a favor and check out this wonderful line of cigars that come from a completely linear company from seed to your hands. DAV Cigars out of New York. Decades of experience combined with true love and deep understanding of cigars result in the highest of standard of each DAV hand-rolled cigar. Experience the magic of Rockefeller Cigars today. With 11 years steeped in tradition, passion, and mystery of the leaf, Rockefeller has a cigar just for you. Be like the greatest magicians and make Rockefeller Cigars appear in your lineup with any of our 4 lines. The Nicaraguan, the Dominican Blue, the Vintage Gold, and our new LE, The Art of Magic.
Before you light your next cigar, be sure to check out Cigar Medics, the makers of the patent-approved humidimeter. The humidimeter is a tool designed to display the relative humidity inside your cigar. With this device, there's no more guessing. Simply insert the probes into the foot or cap of your cigar, and you can instantly know if your cigar is ready to be smoked. Buy now on cigarmedics.com and see site for other cigar accessories. With the humidimeter, you'll know when to hold them and know when to smoke them.
All right,
folks. We got that together. We got a couple of our guests. Bruce, how'd you like that, by the way?
That was pretty friggin' professional. I'm more than a little impressed for a bunch of chooches, man.
Oh,
Yep.
Great work on Madison Avenue. He's you know?
Well, welcome back, everybody. And again, a special announcement for everybody who doesn't know. There's going to be the incredible epic event on August 14th at Cedar Creek and Distillery over at Indiana. It's going to
get your tickets now. They're selling out fast.
Only 2,000 tickets are available. So jump online, jump on our Facebook page, Great Lakes Smoke Show, for more information. The crew and I will be there doing an all-day podcast, and there's going to be many, many of our friends.
All day? When are we supposed to smoke?
All day. I mean, that's what we're there for. We're there to smoke and
It's
drink.
going to be historical. This is the
If we
first.
start smoking and drinking in the morning and go all day, this show's going off the rails by noon.
Well,
we won't make it.
You're a slow-mo guy, what can I tell you? But there's going to be 2 live bands playing next to how big is that field? 15 acres of property.
I think it's 12 acres. 12
No,
acres.
15 acres of property.
Acres.
The concert venue holds 2,000 people. So, and then they're going to have food and bands playing, and
It's going to be like Woodstock, man.
Yeah, it's the cigar Woodstock.
Yeah,
I mean,
Cigar stock. We'll call it cigar stock.
There you go. So, yes. And if you're all interested, go to boutiquesmokes.com and use the Coast Cigar as a discount code and get your 25% off in the whole site. So, folks, you really a place where you need to be. It's going to be really epic, and it's going to be the first
three
of
hotels,
many more. 3 hotels
where
with
there'll be shuttle bus.
Shuttle,
They'll
yeah.
take people back and forth all day. This is going to be unbelievable. It's going to be a great event.
And it's going to be 16 craft beers.
There's a distillery on site,
winery,
wines and whiskeys.
I believe there's going to be a rum distillery too. I think
Yeah,
it's Sister.
rum. Yep.
So there's lots of alcohol, and of course Cedar Creek Cigars will be there with their humidor, and lots of other cigars to choose from, and lots of vendors. And if you again go on our page, you can see most of the vendors so far, and probably more.
Yep.
So get there August 14th.
It's already a
folks.
great lineup.
Oh,
an
it's
excellent
fantastic.
lineup already.
Fantastic.
Do we know who the bands are?
No, they're
Not
keeping
yet.
that tight-lipped secret
man,
on there.
Well, I think Jeff Beck might be showing
Yeah.
up. But a lot of cigars where Vic has are going to be there.
Actually, I've been holding this in. They actually asked me to play. I'll be out there on stage with my
Really?
guitar.
I'm
singing
glad
and
I'll be
going.
drunk and
Hey,
by 12.
hey, the more you drink and the more you smoke, the better I
The better you
sound.
sound. Yeah.
That's what she said, Shane. So anyway, also for all of you folks, we are talking to Vick Shah tonight, and he is a tremendous supporter of the first responders, police, firemen, EMTs, everybody in the industry. So if that's you or you want to support, please get down to Vick's place, because that's where the action is. And hey, you got to support those who support
Absolutely.
first responders.
Yep.
So Vic, thank you very much
Important
for that.
people.
That's awesome.
That is fantastic.
Support the boys in blue and support the boys in red.
Yep.
You know, they're the ones that keep us safe at night. So,
Absolutely. And don't forget the boys in green, our military.
Yeah.
Men and women. You got to support that. Vic, what's the next big I know you said you got a happening all the time, but is there anything that's happening as far as bringing the people in? I understand you might have a coffee shop or a cafe or something like that, or in the shop itself.
How about a bar?
Nothing yet like that.
Nothing like that yet. Again, I unfortunately I didn't get a chance to come down personally, so I know what I'm talking about. So that's why I kind of asked these questions. I thought maybe you might have some other options for the people.
Maybe bourbon tasting night.
Oh, yeah.
Pair it up.
That's the one we are planning on doing.
Just trying to take it one step at a time. He's got to get this humidor done first, you know.
Oh yeah.
So, regular rolls in there for the shoppers. You come in there, you're looking for your stick, pour yourself a nice little glass of bourbon, give a little walk around, and that's what Vic's trying to get rolling right now. So he's just got a lot on his plate. As you guys can imagine, building out 1,500 square feet is just a major task in its own.
And one thing Vic does that not a lot of shops do. Every day, police, fire, and military get 10% off, except for Wednesdays. Wednesdays they get 20% off. So he takes care of everybody. He knows the neighborhood. The neighborhood loves him. Everybody comes in to see Vic. you know, and look at this great selection and this great thing he's put in our neighborhood.
That's beautiful. How about celebrities like us? What do we get off?
10% more. 10% more.
He's the mayor of Northwest Highway.
Hey, Vic, I was thinking, what about teachers, man? School teachers should get 10% off too, bro. Think about it. All right?
We're getting a lot of feedback here.
The spot, Bruce. Oh, anyway, I don't know what more to say. Basically, I mean, this is an exciting place. It's fantastic.
Yeah, I'm
There's
looking
so
forward
much
to
going
getting
on.
there. I really do.
And yeah, we would have to call. Do we have to call to make an appointment? Do you have like a reservation? Like some places you have to call to make an appointment to sit down for 90 minutes because of COVID. Are you wide open and no restrictions to any of that?
Yeah, we are wide open, no restriction.
We're selling cigars. We're not making out.
They all had that idea, but there are lounges that if you wanted to stay inside and sit, you got a 90-minute limit, and
crazy.
It's pretty bizarre, but that's what some of the places that we know of. So that's why I had to ask you and let the audience know that they can go in at any given time, and they can sit if they wanted to, and it's important to know, especially with COVID situation.
We do not have a lounge. We are strictly just a retailer.
Yeah, in Chicago, there's strict guidelines for smoking inside the buildings. You have to be a standalone facility to have smoking indoors. But in the nice weather, Vic always has a couple nice lawn chairs outside, and it's a nice smoking area out front. And then today we're breaking the rules, smoking inside.
Oh, I have a question for you from the audience, from Luigi Lucente. He said, basically, how about a live humidor tour? Take the computer and send us around.
Definitely.
Oh, guys, go.
I'll be right here.
All right. So there you see
Norwood Royal.
our walk-in humidor sign. You got to forgive me. I'm going to be a little bit retarded walking with this thing, trying to guide it all up. All right.
You tell me it looks good.
Oh, yeah, you're good. So here we go. We're inside right now. Up top here, we got our Cohiba selection. Tatawahe, my father. Alec Bradley. CLE. Caldwell. Romeo Juliet. Monte Cristo. We have our Romacraft. Our aging room. Our Regis.
Placencia.
Rocky Patel. We got our acids, our Camacho, and then we have all our AJ Fernandez and Southern Draw right here. Then watch your step, Vic. And then here's the new addition. This is the expansion part of the humidor. We added another over 800 feet in here. So we have our Byrons, Viaje 1502s. We got our General Cigars, our CAO, Macanudo, and Punch. We have Partagas, Chillin' Moose, Diesels. We got our Oscar selection right here. Guardian on the Farms, Fabrica de Tabacos.
He's getting too far from the Wi-Fi there.
Okay. Can you still see?
Right now.
There you go.
Okay. So then we got Oliva, our Dunbarton. We got our Drew Estate and Under Crown. And then back over this way. We got
you got to back up with the camera a little bit. We'll lose.
Yeah.
There you go.
We got our Paul Armenian.
It keeps going.
Our Espinos. Espinosa, I mean.
La
Polina.
Black Diamond.
Black Diamonds. We have all our Diamond Crown, all our Toro Fuentes, and we are also an authorized Prometheus dealer. So when all the new hot Opus X's come out, we get them.
Okay.
We have our Ashton selection over there. We have our Avo and our Dunhill. So yeah.
And right here.
And here we go. Last but not least, our Don Kiki.
Hey, there it is. Awesome.
Solid.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Wow.
That's
And
pretty
I'm sorry,
impressive.
I'm sorry that I have a face for radio.
That's all right. So do we. No problem. Vic, guys,
That's
that is
impressive.
Yes, that's awesome.
very, very
Wow.
impressive.
So cool.
Wow.
I can't wait to
First
see
sign
it.
right there.
Yes, absolutely.
Nice. Love it.
Fantastic.
Our DuPont products, our Zycar. We got humidors. We got all the accessories you need. I got a metal case on my computer, so I'm going to put it down. We splurged on the humidor, so that's why we're having all this feedback and reverb and stuff.
That's okay. So, just to confirm, people are asking, so you cannot smoke in those seats there. There's no smoking allowed in there at all? No.
No.
Okay.
No, okay.
All right.
So
So
if have a house sitting next to us, we'd probably get in trouble.
Oh, hey, easy.
what about on the outside? Is there any kind of tables, chairs set up that people would be able outside? No problem.
During the nice months, we have a nice setup out there with chairs and with cushions and everything out there for people to relax.
Yeah, even if it's a little chilly, it's got a nice little outdoor heater, like the restaurants have, so we've got a nice setup for that too. So, it's just
Now, what would that be? Like a little courtyard, or just out on the sidewalk?
Yeah, it's on the sidewalk in front of our store.
Okay.
So you can sit out there and people watch.
Nice.
Yeah, there you go.
They get a bags getting out there
Oh,
too.
there you go. You got
Yeah,
some bags
okay.
going too. Hey,
Nice.
that is fantastic. I mean, really, that's impressive. I mean, we're looking at it's definitely worth us for coming down because that's just a beautiful place, Vic. You really did it well. Congratulations. We wish you all the best there.
Absolutely.
We no question. We're going to come down. We're going to come down, and maybe when July 2nd. What day is that? That's not a Saturday, I don't think.
It's a Friday.
It's a Friday.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Oh, we're just trying to figure out. Brian, are you doing anything on Saturdays down there with Oliva by any chance?
No, we haven't done it. We did a month long last year that went really well. Bob was there. Z was there. I remember seeing them at we had a final event for the drawing at the end of the month, and we had a good push in Oliva that month. I do believe Vic was happy. That's all I know. That's all I cared about.
Hey, it's
we got
But that was last year.
That was last year.
It's
We got
time
something
for another event, Vic.
No, we got something in the works for this year too.
Okay.
We have our listener here, Alberto Valencia from Mexico. He was just wondering what kind of Mexican smokes do you have there, if any? He's just inquiring. This is a listener in Mexico.
We do not.
Okay. All right. Sorry about that. What can we tell you? But maybe, like you said, you talk to Vic and make a deal with him. He can maybe make a deal with you. You know, that's the way it works. One hand wash the other. You got to
Usually
deals.
one hand passes a bunch of Benjamins to the other.
That's the old school way.
That's
it
It's
still works.
It
Still works.
Well, he said we do have a lot of other people like Rockefeller Cigars out of New York with Kevin Gold. There's BAMF. They're looking to come in there. There's also, I don't know if you have you got Bahama Mamas or La Mirada in there? Any of those?
No, not yet.
No? Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, we're going to bring in a lot of our people to touch base with you, Vic, and hopefully fill up even more of those shells. Good quality cigars, and also Cedar Creek, which, again, fantastic. Do you happen to have any Ace Prime products? Or,
I used to have that. Not anymore.
Right. Very good. Well, we can help get you some cigar owners to help fill out, because, again, the more the merrier. People are always looking for new experiences, and hey, I know the best way to move a cigar as a consumer. You walk into the place, you know what you like, but you also say, hey, what do you got? What's new? What do you recommend? And obviously, as a retailer on your end, you're going to promote what's new, because obviously you're both there to make money. So between the cigar owner and yourself, you got to move product. And with all 4,000 sticks and facings, you certainly have a lot to talk about, to pick from. So that in itself, in 5 years, Vic, it's second to none. I never heard of anything like that. That's truly a pat on the back.
Well, it shows when you're a community-oriented businessman, in which he definitely is. He not only does the neighborhood support him, but Vic is a big supporter of the neighborhood. Not just first responders, but the chamber, everything else, the local taverns, all that stuff. Vic is a big supporter, and they love him, he loves them. So it's a two-way street, like any businessman will tell you. And if you got a great personality and great people like Vic has here, hey, they come for the product, but they stay for the personnel here. They really do.
When you come in, that's the way. When you come in your family, that's the way we treat you.
Nice.
Well, from what we're reading here on our Facebook pages, you guys are getting a lot of kudos from a lot of people with some very high compliments, and that means a lot. And to hear what you guys are saying and to read what our audience is saying, you certainly have made it right in the industry, Vic. You're doing it right. Continue doing that. If you hold on again, because of we shortchanged ourselves on the sponsors, we do have to take a sponsor break. Hold on 1 second, Frank. Get ready for the next one. Hello, Brent.
Hey.
Cigar Prop started off as one item, a simple cigar rest born out of necessity. Over the years, Cigar Prop has morphed into something greater. Cigar Prop is now a brand, a journey, a way of life. It has become known as Prop Style. That simple cigar rest has turned into a whole line of cigar accessories, apparel, and even a weekly live show called the I Tap That Cigar Show. So remember, make sure you give your cigars the props they deserve, but more importantly, remember to live Prop Style.
Johnny D. Teas out of Lakeville, Illinois are a veteran-owned company that take great pride in their work. Their goal is not to fulfill one order, but to earn all future orders by offering the best products at unbeatable prices. Ask any of their repeat customers and they'll tell you their quality is always the highest and their prices are always the lowest. Shop any Veterans Collection and 25% of the proceeds will be donated back to the Veterans of Foreign Wars or the American Legion. RnA Treasures out of Tampa Bay, Florida. The last of a legacy. The last of an inventory of Thomas Cristiano in a warehouse where everything is aged and well kept for all your pipe and smoking needs. Specializing in tobacco pipe refurbishment and sales, Briar 911 buys and sells all kinds of pipes from a single pipe to entire collections. Our services include stem repair, replacement, deoxidation, and sanitization, reaming, cleaning, and bowl sanitizing, shank crack repair, buffing, and waxing. We make sure that each pipe is ready to smoke once it leaves our shop. For more info, contact us via Facebook at Briar 911.
And we're back.
Right. Hey.
Well, thank you very much. Appreciate that. Thank you, Frank. So
I had a question for Vic. So you guys been at this location for a while now. Has there been any thoughts about maybe opening up a second location at all, or going down, like expanding at all?
So we were thinking about opening up a second location, but then I was like, you know what? I'd rather just make it bigger here and just focus on the one that I have.
Okay, awesome. Yeah. You got the good. Yeah, get the good thing going, don't ruin it.
Hey guys, can I chime in for a second real quick?
Yeah.
So Vic, I got Vic's video of the store, which is beautiful, on Brick, Mortar, and Smoke by Cigar Journal on YouTube. So if anybody wants to take another look at the store, go to Brick, Mortar, and Smoke by Cigar Journal on YouTube and look for a Norwood Royal Cigar. The video's there. It's great. It's got a ton of views already. And Vic, I got a surprise for you. maybe tomorrow or maybe Thursday, your article on Cigar Journal's internet magazine is going live. So you'll be able to read about it tomorrow.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well,
All right.
Vic, can you or either one of you, once again, how can people order? How can they see your website? Do you do mailings? What's your Facebook page? Tell us a little bit more on the social media and how they can get in touch with you again.
So we got you go to Norwood Royal Cigars, like us on Facebook. We're on the Twitter machine. We're on Instagram. You can call us up, and the phone number
312-998-8012, or you can call at the shop 773-853-0894.
You guys do mail order too, right? No.
Through the phone.
Okay.
Through the phone. Okay.
Very good.
Through the phone? Okay. Fantastic.
Well, we wish
All
you
right.
much success, guys.
Heck yeah.
Once again, we want to thank you all at the shop for coming on board. Sorry for the a little bit of rough sound, but we will work on that. And we're going to give you a call to definitely plan a day trip to visit you guys, because after seeing what you just showed us, for us, it's a must. It's a must stop for us. Brian's in the shop here in the studio, and he's just telling us that, it's a place that we have to see. So we'll definitely get in touch with you, and we want to wish you all the greatest success. And thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you guys for having us. We appreciate it.
Thank you, and we hope. Sure. If you like, we stay on, and you can watch our next segment. And you can participate too if you like. Our next segment is where Cousin Frank, who's sitting nicely in Florida, he does a segment called Stump the Chooch. And what we do is basically Frank will ask us questions of history of the day and
make us look stupid.
He makes us look like chooches, and which chooches is jackass in Italian. So he does like to make us look bad. And you're more than welcome to answer questions too in the beginning, and then the winning person at the end. We're going to get one question for the audience. They're going to answer on Facebook, and Kyle and I will look for the answers, and you win a mystery prize tonight.
Oh, mystery prize!
Mystery prize!
Wow! Okay.
Because I'm doing mystery tonight because it's been a mystery on our first show of the sound, and we want people to chime in and not go off because I might have something they might not like. I'm going to force them to get on there, and we're going to have a prize giveaway. So more than welcome. If you like to stay, great. If not, we do thank you. But have some fun and laughs with us.
We're not giving away that bet, are we?
Yeah, not tonight. Not tonight. We're not giving away the bet tonight.
So we're going to go to a segment of Stump the Chooch.
All right. The first question, let me clear my throat. You haven't heard me all night. I've been quiet.
You have been, which is very unusual.
Oh, boy. What a piad. All right. Well, in 1932, on this day, this gangster gets life.
Al Capone.
Oh, there you go. See, there you go. I knew you.
Hey, look at that. All right.
You know, I always throw in a Chicago question or something that you guys can get because.
Hey, Frank, I got a question. I got a Stump the Chooch for you.
Yeah.
This week.
Yeah.
In 1973.
Yeah.
This building was completed.
1973.
Yeah.
This week in history. I'm gonna. Which building? It might be the. What is it? The Sears Tower.
There he is. There he is.
All right.
Look at me.
I bet
May 3rd, 1973. The Sears Tower was completed.
Look at that.
Oh my God. So He's got Capone for life on his arm. He's got the Chicago skyline on his arm.
Nice.
Don't show us anything else.
All right, it's pouring back here, as you can tell.
Yeah.
A little rainstorm.
Yeah.
But that's all right. I'll go to the next question. So I'm going to throw it back to 1886. A big labor rally held in protest of the killing of a striker. What was the location of that riot, that protest that actually wound up killing the police wound up killing a protester? What was the location?
In 1886?
1886. This was right around when Bob was born.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
I'm going to say New York just because he already said one Chicago. And
Well, this was a location within a city. So I'll give you a hint. It also happened in Chicago.
Oh.
Okay, you Chicago guy. Bob,
1886.
what's the answer? Go ahead, Bob.
1886.
You got to unmute Bob over there.
Unmute them.
Unmute them? Hold on. Let me go. I got to find where the hell I am here. I got a lot of windows open. You got to understand, this isn't easy doing this on a laptop, folks. All right. I can't find where I can. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Let me unmute them. Okay, Bob, give us.
How about the Haymarket riots?
Yes! Yes!
There you go.
There we go. See that?
My hay. Yeah.
Okay. Let's go back and let's throw it out. Another question here. One more for you dummies. As the rain beats down, we're going to go to 1959. This was the first year of this award ceremony in the United States, 1959. This day featured this award ceremony in the United States. Bob, you should know this. Oh, wait a minute. I muted Bob.
Yeah, there we go.
I think I muted Bob. Whoops.
There we go.
The Academy Awards?
No.
Oh, okay.
The Grammys. The Grammys.
All right.
All right. Well,
All right.
All
there you
right.
go.
All right.
All right.
For all more, but what are we giving away today, Ron?
It's a mystery.
Mystery.
It's the mystery box.
Oh, it's a mystery. Oh,
Yeah.
I love a good mystery.
You guys could win nothing.
That's very possible.
But you know that's not true.
Maybe a bag of shells or something, you know.
Cigar ashes.
All right.
All right.
This is for the audience. Only the audience.
Only the
Put
audience.
your answer on Facebook, and we will be watching.
All right.
Mute everybody else.
Oh, I think he
All
muted.
right, here we go. I'm trying to get closer to the mic since the downpour is coming. All right. 1970, folks. 4 students at Kent University were killed and 11 wounded by National Guard troops on campus, demonstrating the escalation of the Vietnam War. This incident inspired Neil Young to compose a hit. What was the song composed by Neil Young, which became a hit for Crosby, Stills, Nash, and Young, folks?
For Dead in Ohio.
Bob,
Mute us.
you suck. Bob sucks.
You supposed? I thought you muted me. You said you were muting us.
I didn't mute you.
Oh man! Okay.
You just don't know how to stop yourself.
Hold on, Frank. I can control his mic from here. There. Now you
That's
can't.
okay. Somebody, I'm sure, answered that before Bob did.
No, actually, right after Bob, Dave did answer the question.
So, let's give it to Dave.
I'm going to give it to Dave. Dave, yes, you're going to win.
Dave, you won.
Bob's going to give you the mystery game.
It's a Crosby, Stills, and Nash CD.
Oh, gosh. Anyway. All right, it is what it is. Sorry, folks. We Bob actually did think.
I thought I was muted, so yeah. Sorry about that.
Bob always thinks he's muted.
Anyway, folks, again, Vic, the rest of you guys, we can't thank you enough for.
What are you giving away, for God's sake?
It's a mystery.
It's the mystery prize.
All right, so it's a mystery prize. We won't tell them.
No, we'll tell them. Look at me that. I don't know. This is a thank you from our very own personal guest here tonight. We're going to give you a Oliva.
Nice. Look at that.
Very nice.
Cutter.
Indeed,
Nice.
cutter.
Wow.
We're going to give you a Oliva cutter.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Okay, here we go. It's closes.
It's a double blade. It's nice.
Double blade.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Big ring gauge.
All right.
Wow. What is that? Like an 80 ring?
That's for the bigger ring gauge.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right. That's a nice one, folks. And that's in honor of Oliva Cigars and our friend Brian.
And then it also doubles as doing a bris if you have.
Yeah. What is it, the mole?
A moil.
A moil.
Moil.
So there you go, everybody. That's the mystery gifts. Dave, I'll see you at the shop. I always see Dave anyway. He's been winning a lot. He's never won anything
it's unbelievable.
in his life.
And he hooked up with us, and he's winning 3 weeks in a row now.
See, that tells you any chooch can win on the show.
I'll tell you, it's unbelievable.
He wins at the Chicago Pipe Club meeting. By the way, next Chicago Pipe Club meeting will be held at Arlington Heights and Pipes and Cigars in Arlington Heights on May 22nd. Be there. There's about 35 of us pipe smokers and cigar smokers. Dave, I know you'll be there, of course. So
yeah, you owe us money, Dave.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
And Vic, to you guys, thank you. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you very much.
Bruce, thank you. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, man. You're welcome, sir.
Thank you.
Frank, do you have any more sponsors, or did we run them all?
We ran them all, folks.
We ran them all for now?
Okay.
All right. From all of us to all of you, keep it smoking. We'll see you here next week.
Good night.
Perdomo Taj Mahal here. You know?
It really is.
They're stopping by. Oh, I heard about you. I smoke your cigars. I love it.
That's the short story behind how Christoph got started. It's actually named after our son, Christopher.
We're infamous for our packaging. Everybody knows Gurkha's got the best packaging, the most beautiful labels.
All your listeners out there, thank you. Be careful, be safe, and God bless you.
Long ashes and slow burns, my friend.
There you go.
Tell my brothers to line them up. We'll drink that whiskey from those old dirty cups. We'll toast to the present, the future, and the past. This ain't my first drink, but I sure it ain't my last. 'Cause this world is so beautiful. I see its love come shining through. This world is so beautiful.
Hello?
All right, guys.
We are back.
All right.
Sorry about the feedback. Nothing I can do about it. It came from them.
Yeah, I know. It was a little rough pulling teeth on that. Trying to get the flow was a little difficult for us, just with all of us talking all at once. It was a different episode for us.
Hey, Frank, we're still live.
Oh, all
We're
right.
still
Well,
live.
sorry about that.